everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is BrendaSIMmar here with another apartment build. This is one of those TLC apartments in San Myshuno. I think it's like the fashion district. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think this was the first apartment I ever played in, and I always thought it was pretty cool because it had all of those like annoying stuff, a dead body, roaches, all the normal stuff that you can find at any apartment. But anyways, here I am going to be creating a 2-bedroom apartment that is meant to be shared with roommates. I'm on that roommate theme. I think it was just I was going through something. Basically, I think it was just missing having a roommate, living by myself. I mean, it's kind of cool, but then at the same time, sometimes you miss that company of having someone else. But anyways, I decided to go with this format. The original format has the kitchen where I put the bedrooms at, and then that awkward bathroom. So I just thought, that perhaps this apartment is in need of some TLC and they got it for very cheap, and the selling point was the kitchen and the living room area. Sometimes you're willing to sacrifice the way that your bedroom looks for the way that the living room looks. Maybe the living room has more windows and it's just nicer views, more relaxing. So that's what I thought about here. I thought perhaps they sacrificed the size of their rooms just to be able to have a larger shared area. I also, for this bedroom, I went with the orange. I don't know what's with me in orange. I've been really loving the color recently for no reason. Maybe more like a terracotta and less of an orange. I don't know. But here I wanted to make this a kind of, I would say like this person who lives here likes plants and likes to maybe travel. Maybe they are in the archaeology career in The Sims. They just like, these kind of wickers and stuff. I mean, I personally would definitely have something like this in my room if it matched my personal style, but me personally, I'm more of a industrial meets farmhouse. I don't know. I have seen everyone with their terracotta and they're like, I don't know, like they're very boho style, mid-century, and I wish I could do that, but my style is pretty much set. But anyways, here I'm using the new closet. I mean, at the time I was building this, it was new. I did a whole bunch of recordings that I just never edited, and that was because a lot of stuff was happening personally, so I just never got back to it. But here I am struggling to find something to put on top of these suitcases. I think I tried to size them down, and then you know how sometimes when you size down a table, the item that was on top of it will remain floating because it doesn't detect the smaller size table. I don't know. It's really, really weird, but that's how the Sims are. And then here I'm just putting empty picture frames for them to put pictures of their travels, I guess. And then we're moving on to this bedroom. This is the bigger of both bedrooms. It has that weird little, I don't know what those are, like gas pipes. I don't know, but when you play in this apartment, you have to leave those areas open, so make sure like the rat holes are open, and that that little heating thing is exposed, just in case it breaks down. You can tell your landlord and they're actually able to go in. So I wanted to close it off, but it wouldn't work. It wouldn't happen. Even with move objects cheat, it just wouldn't let me happen. Let me just change it or block it off. But I think it didn't look that bad. I think in the end it kind of looks okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you lived there, you'd probably be bothered by it. But I think whoever the Sims who live here are, they pretty much compromised. Cheaper rent, make the apartment the best that we can make it while we live here, until they're eventually able to move up in the world. Maybe move, to the Spice District. I don't know. I think the fashion district in San Myshuno has like the not the prettiest apartments in my personal opinion. They are fun to play with at the beginning. This one I always find it fun because I love Penny Pizzazz. She's my favorite townie, and she's, I don't know, I just like living next to her, but she's a party animal. And when you play on this, not only are you dealing with roaches and, well, actually not roaches, not only are you dealing with rodents, you're dealing with Penny Pizzazz's party. It's crazy. But here we are in the entryway. I didn't playtest the bookshelf. I playtested everything else, but I don't remember if I playtested the bookshelf, so I'm not quite sure if you're actually able to use it. It might be something where you need to move things around. I'm not quite sure. I do try to playtest all of my builds, but this one, because it was a while ago, I don't really remember if I playtested the bookshelf. And then this chair, I've never used a chair before, but I thought it was kind of cute, and it went with everything. And then here I'm struggling to find a table, an entryway table that fits and will still allow the Sims to walk through the archway. Again, I play tested it, it works fine. But I thought maybe this is where they drop off their mail. And then here I end up putting just like your standard coat rack. It just felt too empty, and I couldn't really put anything that would block the entryway. Sorry, I can't talk. I've been talking all day for work, and coming back here, definitely hard to talk. I'm sorry for the transitions. I'm looking at how slow sometimes this is moving, but I can't do anything. I already edited everything. Just kidding. And then I'm using the Parenthood cabinets. I think they are like one of my favorite for when I'm going for cozy vibes in an apartment. Mostly because I like the fridge for this this game pack. I created it a while ago, so this is before the dream home or the home decorator. I don't remember the name of that one. I did purchase it, and I've been using it in my personal time to play, but I haven't created any builds, and so I am backlogged. And then here I'm changing the color. I really like neutrals. I can't do some of those wallpapers, and I am really trying to get away from it. And then I was trying to use pop color in the furniture, trying to figure out what the style would be. I was guessing, keep it as neutral as possible. Maybe it could be, both a girl and a guy roommate. I don't know. It's what you can do with it, I guess. And yeah, so putting up some curtains. Like I said, I feel like the corner window is something like that would be the selling point to this apartment. And so I end up actually putting a small kitchen table there. I imagine it's just the two of them. Like I said, affordable apartment, why not? Meanwhile, you're working your way up. This can even be maybe like college roommate's apartment. I played with the university before, and I try to stay on campus just because I haven't played it since the first time I played it, but it was such a lag to get to class. My sim would always be late, so me personally, I wouldn't do it. I would just stay on campus, but that's to each their own. And then here I was struggling to figure out what to kind of put here. So I put a pancake picture, and then this, I guess like the washer. I don't know what it's called, but wash by hand. And I didn't put a dishwasher here. I was so tempted. I always put a dishwasher in every build, but I was like, no, this is the one where they don't have a dishwasher. They have a nice kitchen, but not a dishwasher. So I put in, the drying rack, and then the paper towel holder. And then I'm just struggling to clutter it up a little bit. I'm not great at clutter, and it's not my favorite thing to do. Sometimes I get lazy. Sometimes I'm like really creative with my clutter, and I think this kitchen I try to keep it minimal just because it's not a lot of counter space. So small space, you don't want to crowd it all up. And again, play tested it so your Sims are able to use the counters. And then I put a thermostat because I like doing that with every build. And lastly, here we're going to the bathroom. I'm not really big on bathrooms, so this is going to be a simple tub and shower combo with the toilet and your standard sink. No, I didn't put any washer and dryer, even though I love playing with those in my, personal time. I thought for this one, we'll just keep it to the basic. Maybe the building has an area where they can go do their laundry, or they go home to their parents to do their laundry. A lot of people do that. I used to do that before I moved to my current apartment, which has a laundry, a washer and dryer in unit, which if I ever move, which might happen, I'm going to miss that out of anything in this apartment building. But yeah, here I am just putting on some clutter, your dish soap, because, pandemic. I mean, not that The Sims had a pandemic. And lucky them, they get to live in this perfect world where we motherload everything, cheat everything, make them fall in love with anyone, anything, everyone, They get to live this perfect, happy life. But here I am going to be finalizing the touches on this bathroom, and we are closing in on the screenshot, so I'll catch you all next time. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again. Bye!